All right, welcome back at 812. The Humane Society of Missouri has been operating since 1870, meaning they've been serving our community for over 150 years. Pretty incredible. Pet adoption is incredibly important, not just for giving fur babies happy homes, but also allowing space for more pets to be rehabbed and rehomed. So joining us this morning, we have the Humane Society to talk all things adoption. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad to be here.
So talk to us first off, who you brought with you today.
So I brought my friend Penny. She's actually my dog. The Animal Cruelty Task Force brought her back after Hurricane Ida disaster response. And I adopted her. She had heartworms. We were fostering her for 12 weeks and then we adopted her. So we're considered a foster fail. But we call her Beyonce because she's the queen bee. And we
love that.
I know, we love her to death, but she's a great representative of pitties. She kind of really defies the stereotype that people have about them, that they're scary, fearful dogs. You can see she's just a sweetheart here.
She's so sweet.
She's was maybe a little shy about her interview today, but she's a good girl. And we actually have an adoption special right now. So it's free adoptions. Adoption fee is waived for pitties that are 6 months and older.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
And talk to me a little bit about your role with the Humane Society, the education piece.
Sure. So I work in the education department. I'm so blessed to work there because it's a proactive arm of what we do at the Humane Society. So we're trying to prevent abuse and neglect through our education programs. And we offer programs from everybody from preschool age to college age to adult programs in the community. We do in-house field trips and we do outreach programs as well. But we have one of our favorite programs is our Shelter Buddies reading program.
Oh.
And we're going to be celebrating our 10th anniversary in 2026. So we have a lot of fun things planned, so stay tuned. But prior to that, we do have an event called Deck the Howls that we do every year to celebrate the holidays with kids, where they get to come to our shelter, wear their favorite pajamas and bring their favorite holiday books and read to the animals by candlelight.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yes. So that's coming up on Thursday, December 4th.
Okay.
From 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. and people can register on our website about it.
That's amazing. Yeah. And so there are a lot of people I think that, would love to adopt.
Yes.
They just don't know what that process is like. Can you explain what it's like from start to finish?
Absolutely. So you can start at home on the couch by looking at the animals that we have available for adoption, or you can just stop by anytime and visit the animals that we have. We have 2 locations, one in Maryland Heights and one in the Forest Park area. But you just come in, you walk through the wings, you see who you connect with, and you can ask an adoption counselor that if you'd like to meet an animal, and you can meet up to 2 to 3 animals while you're there on site. And you just fill out a quick application. It's very simple. It's like 1 minute. And then you do an adoption interview, and you can walk out the door that day with your dog.
Well, and in that interview, how do you all actually match pets with the right families? How do you know that?
Sure. Well, we know a lot about our animals. We have a wonderful team of volunteers and staff who work with them very closely. So we know a lot about their personalities, their likes, their dislikes. And then if they were an owner surrender, we try to get a lot of information at the time of surrender about that pet, so we know as much as we can. And if they're in foster care, we also know a lot from our foster families, a lot about their personalities. So we try to make a good match that's going to last.
So if someone's like, I want an energetic dog, or I want a chiller dog or cat,
Right.
You'll have exactly what they need.
Exactly.
And in terms of, if someone's at home and they're considering this, what are some important things people do need to consider before adopting?
Well, you want to make sure that you have the things that you need for your pet, their supplies and their food, and just think about your lifestyle. Basically that's the main thing. And then also take into consideration the cost of vet care, because, the good thing about when you adopt from us and most shelters, your pets come fully vaccinated. Ours have a microchip. They're spayed and neutered already, so that's wonderful. But once a year, they're going to need that annual checkup at the vet.
And it's not cheap.
It's not cheap. It's not cheap, but it's a lot less expensive than not taking them for their annual checkup and doing those preventative vaccines and then them getting sick later on and then having to treat that.
And a lot of workplaces I know now have pet insurance.
Yes, exactly.
Which I know really helps. I know a lot of my friends have that. Do you offer any support or guidance for first-time pet owners if they adopt?
Sure, we do. We have a lot of great resources online. We have a whole hub on our website with pet-related resources, and then also you can always call us, and if you need some information about specific conditions or situations, we can help you with that too.
And I know it's y'all's bread and butter, but why is it so important to adopt?
Why? Because you're saving a life. Not only are you saving the animal that you're taking home with you, but you're opening up a kennel for the next animal that needs to come in. So
It's really important. Are there any specific requirements or steps that adopters need to meet?
No, you just come in and you fill out that application, and we really have tried to remove all the barriers to adoption. We believe that everybody has a right to own a pet if you're able to provide the care and the love that they need, and that's really what they need the most is love.
They need the love. And final thing, if someone's at home, for example, for me, I want a pet so bad, but I know with my lifestyle I can't. As you mentioned, you need to think your lifestyle. Right. What can people do to help the Humane Society if they can't physically adopt right now?
Oh my goodness, we need volunteers so bad.
Yes.
So sign up, go to our website, there's a volunteer application. You can look at all the opportunities available. I do want to plug dog walkers. We definitely need dog walkers. So if you like getting outside, and that would be a great way to come and help us out. But also we have a canine and a feline enrichment program. So if you don't really want to walk dogs outside, you can come and spend time with them, with the dogs in the kennels. And with the cats, you get them out of their kennels and put them in a get acquainted room and play with them and interact with them, or just let them sit in your lap if that's what they want to do.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, and then also
things.
Education department, we need humane educators
to
help us teach the education programs that we do in-house and outreach, and then also lead the tours at the Humane Society that we have. So you don't have to have teaching experience, but I would say 50% of our volunteers, humane educators, do have some teaching experience. But you don't have to have that. You just have to have a warm personality and love kids and animals and want to make a difference.
Awesome. Thank you so much. It was so good having you and sweet Penny here. We'll be right back.
Penny.